How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build this flush floor 2x2 piston door. As you can see, there is a bunch of redstone, though it's not expensive redstone, just a bunch of redstone dust, and it is not complicated to build at all. So now let's take a look at how it works. So if you stand right here and hit this wooden button, you'll see that the floor drops down, and you can actually bounce on it a few times, and you'll make your way to the bottom floor, which you can do all sorts of things. To get back up, stand in this spot right here, or any spot, hit the button, and as you can see, I just went up to the top, and the floor covered up under itself. So now let's go take a look at what we need to build it. For this build, you're going to need about 16 repeaters, 1 redstone torch, about a stack of redstone, 13 sticky pistons, 2 wooden buttons, 8 immovable blocks, 4 pieces of slime blocks, and a block of choice. To start it out, grab your block of choice, and we're going to make the bottom floor too tall. So place 3 blocks, and you can delete the bottom 2. Now we're going to make this platform a 4x4 platform. We will make it bigger once we get on the build, but to start it off, we're just going to go with a 4x4 platform. Next, grab your sticky pistons and face them sideways. Too tall on both sides. And then we're going to make them facing, actually we got to move these each one back one more row. Sorry about that. So let's place 2 more blocks right here, and then grab our sticky pistons, and then do 2x2 on each side. And then right in front of them, 2 sticky pistons facing up on both sides. In the middle, you should have a 2x2 gap. Let's put our flooring on these blocks right here. And then we can actually delete these 2x2 right here for where the floor is going to drop down. Perfect. So next, we're going to extend this platform a little bit. And then we're going to grab our repeaters, face them right here. Repeater is right there. Repeaters right here, and then 2 more repeaters on this side of the sticky pistons. Now that we have the repeaters in, let's grab our block of choice and make this platform a little bit bigger for ourselves so we know what we're working with. And let's put some redstone in, wiring this to all the repeaters. And then the same with the last set of repeaters on this side. Once again, you may want to make your workspace a little bit bigger, that way it's easier to put in the redstone. And there we go. Now we're going to make these repeaters 4-tick delay. Same with the other side. There we go. And now if we put a button right here, we should see that. Okay, I think I did that wrong. So let's fix this by putting these ones on 4-tick delay. So sorry about that. And these ones on 1 tick. So 1 tick here, 1 tick here, and then 4-tick on this side. Now let's test it again to make sure it works. Okay, one more time. Okay, perfect. Now we're just going to have to power the top sticky pistons, which is pretty easy. So it should look like this for now. Ooh, it's not powering this one all the way. Okay, no big deal. Let's just grab another repeater and put it in the line right here. That way, when this button gets pressed, it should be able to power that one, which it does. So now if you put some flooring on top of here, it won't work, because when you hit the button, these sticky pistons are wanting to push up, and then when they bring them back down, it's not going to work properly. So just delete these blocks, and just leave those 4 right there. So now when you hit the button, you should bring them up, and then bring them back down. It won't retract them yet, but it should bring them up. We have to power these pistons. So right here is where the flooring is going to be, though we are going to need to add some walls near the end in order for the redstone to fit properly. Next, let's power these sticky pistons using repeaters and redstone. And then you're going to make a staircase down to here. You can use slabs if you would like, though I have plenty of room for this build, so I'm just going to be using a full block with redstone dust. Now let's test the circuit by hitting the button, and the left side should work, which it doesn't. Okay, let's make these repeaters 4-tick delay and test it again, and it should work. Yep, there we go. It looks a little better. That way they're all retract at the same time. So now we're just going to repeat this pattern onto the other side. It should end up just like that. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright everyone, I just finished that one side, and it should look like this when it's done. So now let's delete this button and bring the redstone wiring over to where we're actually going to be putting the button, which is right up here. So in order to put the button in, we're actually going to have to go one block higher on this side and the other side if you want it to be symmetrical, though you don't have to do it on this side. So now we put this in. You can see that the floor level is right here, meaning that we will be one block above. So we can repeat the same process on this side to keep it symmetrical, though you only really need it on one side. Since this is your top floor, feel free to expand it on however far or little you want it to be. And then we put our button in right here. Just pick a side, doesn't really matter. And then we're just gonna bring redstone over. So just make a path for the redstone. I'm actually going to put a redstone torch right here, a piece of redstone, so we can invert the current, meaning that when we give it a redstone torch, the floor will be out, and when we hit the button, the floor will retract. So just bring it over to where the redstone's all hooked up. Actually, we need to go one more block up. Just make sure that your redstone line is powered once you get it past the torch to invert it. I'm just going to bring it down here, and I should be able to power the whole thing. Looks good. Oh, this side's not powered, so I'm just going to repeater. There we go. Now we hit the button, the floor should retract, and then come right back up. Perfect. So now we just have to work on the way to get back up. So what we're going to do is actually hit the button, and just go straight down to the bottom of it. That way we know where our hole is. So now we're going to delete a 2x2 exactly below the sticky pistons. Then we can actually make these spot right here, one deeper for our slime blocks to go in. And we're going to redstone this, so just delete out a little path. Something like that will be good. Actually, I'll dig a little bit in. One more back. Something like this, so we can give that redstone power. Actually, put a repeater there on 4-tick, and some redstone. That way we get plenty of time after we hit the button to come back up. So once you hit the button, it won't happen right away, but the floor will kick you up. As you can see, it took a little bit of time. Then fill this back in with your slime blocks. And you do have to put immovable blocks around it. I'm putting obsidian, but you can put any immovable block that you would like. Then when you hit this button, you should be able to go up, and it pushes you up. Now we just have to retract the ceiling, that way you don't hit your head on the ceiling, and then put it back down once you get all the way up. To do that, we're just going to get a redstone wiring right from that torch up there where the first button was, and just make a path for the redstone. And just keep bringing it down. This redstone wire should not be powered until you hit the button. So let's bring it down into here, right over to this redstone, and then bring it all the way up. There we go. Now you push this button, you should be able to go up. Oh, you should be able to make it up. Let's try that again. Hit the button, and we get pushed up. Perfect. The delay on the bottom is also so we get plenty of time to retract this floor right here. So let's test it from start to finish to make sure that we didn't mess up any redstone. So once again, hit this button right here, then you will bounce a little bit. There we go. To go back up, hit the button, then push yourself forward really quickly. We can actually cover up this block right here. And let's say you wanted to move your button a little bit. Doesn't matter exactly where it is. You can move it to like right here if you wanted to, or back here. Doesn't matter. This is the closest you can actually put it because the slime box will push up, causing the button to be deleted, so you'll have to put it this many blocks away, which is 1. As you can see, I just got stuck, which is weird. Let's try that again. Let it bounce a little bit, hit the button, and push myself forward. There we go. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how to build a flush floor 2x2 piston door. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to give it a like. Comment down below what you want to see me do next. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram at MGSRGaming, and I will see you in the next one. Click in the top left to watch a video that YouTube recommends for you, and click on the right to subscribe because there are new videos coming out every other day.